Playoff game a year ago. The Wildcats have dominated the series 9-2. The only losses came last year in the regular season at Blankenship Field and in the playoff ball game here at West High. Captains for Oak Ridge, the one captain, of course, the only allowed to have one to walk out to the center of the field for the Wildcats. It'll be Robert Hill, the Sugarland Express. It's wandering out to the center of the field. And for the West High Rebels, number 14 for them, Baker Dance, their quarterback. While we have an opportunity, why don't you run down some of the starters for the West High Rebels, Jared Tharp?
On defense, number 55, Andrew Gilbert will be their defensive end, 5'9", 207 senior. Nose guard, 52, R.J. Collins, senior. Defensive end, 62, John Sartell, senior. An outside linebacker, number 40, the junior, Isaac Bolbier. Outside linebacker, 18, Franklin Smith is a senior. Inside linebacker, number 6, Jack Eggleston is a senior. Inside linebacker, 15, Ethan Scott is a senior. Cornerbacks, we've got number 1, Shannon Blair, junior. Number 13, Armani Hicks, senior. And then the two safeties, number 17, Elijah Rogers, and number 43, Jaquarius Wren.
Thanks a lot. We're about to get set. The Wildcats won the toss, have deferred to the second half, so the Wildcats will be kicking off. We're moments away from Oak Ridge football here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, and we'll be back with the kickoff following this 60-second timeout.
Wasn't on when I came over here and sat down, so I was like, need to make sure that that's a red circle.
No chance on that one.
Because West was the last time that we did that.
Go ahead,
That's what I said. I was looking at that. I didn't look at their name. I did. I looked at that one. Right there. Number 1. Now it's time. Stand up. Get loud, be proud. It's football time.
Let's go, Wildcats!
Come on, Oak Ridge.
Go, we gotta hit somebody! Hey, get that ball when it's on the ground!
And the Wildcats are getting set to kick off. It's going to be a pop-up kick. Once again, Tyler Dunham pops it up. It's going to bounce, take a bounce. It's going to be fumbled, picked up by number 17, trying to get wide. He is going to be dropped at the 16-yard line by Jaden Williams along with Jaden Elam. And it'll be West taking over. First down, 10 yards to go.
Yes, that was number 17, Elijah Rogers for West, that scooped that and let that pop-up kick bounce, and that actually almost backfired on him. He juggled it, but then took it back to the center of the field, and Oak Ridge made a nice tackle. Stuffed him for a loss.
And here come the Wildcats out on defense. The Wildcats in their all gray jerseys, white, gray pants, that is, white jerseys, Cardinal. Baker Dance is the quarterback. The guy to watch is Mattress. Don't sleep on Mattress, Jared Tharp.
Yeah.
As they'll have it first down, 10 yards to go. They're going to hand it off to the back. He's trying to get wide. Jacob Bervin and company corral him, push him out of bounds at around the 24-yard line. It's a gain on the play for the West High Rebels as the Wildcats push him out of bounds. That was Hunley carrying the ball for them, and they brings the ball up to the 25-yard line. It's a gain on the play of 7. Second down, 3 yards to go. Just underway here at West High School. The Wildcats and the Rebels. Single receiver split to the left. They've got 2 in the backfield. Shotgun. We've got 2 receivers split to the right. They're moving right to left as we broadcast. Handoff to the back. Big hole right up the middle. They've got a first down up to the 35-yard line. The Wildcats, Jaden Williams, along with Cole Adams and one other Wildcat, Jaden Elam, make the stop. Big hole right up the middle, Jared.
Yep. Isaiah Boone and Joseph Morgan, our nose guard and our tackle. They really have to have a disruptive game tonight. They're the unsung heroes on our defense. They need to fight double teams all season long, and they got to take the surge to the West Rebels tonight.
First and 10, Dance is going to pass. Pass is going to be caught, and he breaks the tackle. The Wildcats watch them move the ball up to around the 43-yard line. Wildcats had an opportunity right at the point of the pass, but he was able to elude, and that is Shannon Blair on the reception, and that is a gain of 8 on the play. Second down, 2 yards to go, just underway, 11-14 to play. We're in the first quarter, Oak Ridge and West. Two teams started playing a long time ago, but they haven't played a whole lot of ball games in the series as they split out a single man to the left once again. For them, as I look for my roster here, that'll be Rogers, the Wildcats, and Rebels. It's going to be Dance to pass. Has time, goes deep down the way, passes there, passes overthrown, incomplete. Defending for the Wildcats, Cole Adams. And it'll be pass intended for Jack Eggleston. It'll be for the Rebels. Third down and about 2 yards to go.
It was really nice coverage there by Cole Adams. He was all over the receiver. The throw was a little... He led the receiver too far, but still, Cole Adams was right there. Perfect coverage.
Ball's resting at the 43-yard line. They're moving right to left. They need three, a little less than three for a first down. Dance, a quarterback. He's going to pass. Quick pass out here to number 17. Moves the ball across for a first down at the 50. Makes his move, and Jaden Williams and Cole Adams, or actually Brian Kelly, make the stop in Wildcat territory at the 47-yard line. Elijah Rogers once again on the reception. Nothing fancy, just a little screen, and they've got another first down.
Yeah, a couple of Wildcats making that tackle, but Preston Turner lost his outside contain for just a moment, but was able to gather it back, did a nice job, and allowed the crowd to come back and make the tackle.
Wildcats have Preston Turner, Brian Kelly, along with Jacob Bervin, Cole Adams, Jaden Elam, Jaden Williams, and along with Matthew Swigert back there. Jared mentioned the line earlier. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. The ball at the Oak Ridge 46-yard line. Handoff number 13. Brian Kelly tries to tackle him. He runs past him, moves the ball to the 40-yard line. Another nice run by the Rebels up to around the 40-yard line. It'll be Hicks on the carry. It'll be a gain of about 6. It'll be second down, 4 yards to go. They are doing a really good job at the line of scrimmage, getting some big holes. Wildcats got a little penetration in there, but it'll be a gain of 6 still on the play. Second down, 4 yards to go. Here come the Rebels once again, wearing all gray, a little blue and white. They have the ball right at the 40-yard line of Oak Ridge. Scoreless game just underway, 9:57 to play. Man comes in motion. There comes a fumble. Quarterback has to fall on it way back here at midfield. Dance. And they turned the ball over a couple times in the playoff ball game, which allowed the Wildcats to get back in the ball game, to be honest with you. It's a big loss back to the 49-yard line. It'll be a loss of about 7. It'll be third down and about 13 yards to go.
I'll take a quick moment just to introduce some of the starters on defense. Number 4, Trey Rowe, defensive end. Number 10, Jackson Adams. Again, Isaiah Boone and J.K. Morgan, nose guard and defensive tackle. Brian Kelly and Jacob Bervin are linebackers. Jaden Needham, safety. Jaden Williams, safety. Preston Turner at quarter. Matthew Swigert at corner. Cole Adams at safety.
Here's a catch right at the flats, going to be right at the sticks for a first down. They move the ball to the 40. Much like we saw last week in the Farragut ball game, they needed 13. He caught the ball right at the sticks. The flats are wide open there, and they pick up a first down.
Yes, I'm noticing that too, David. It's exactly like at Farragut. The sideline is open. There's a long throw. Baker Dance you got to give him credit. He made a great throw there and hit the receiver's stride.
Ball's at the 25-yard line. It's another first down for the Rebels. They're marching down the field. They started this drive behind their 20-yard line. As they have it first down, 10 yards to go, 8:41 to play. Getting a little darker over there behind us here. Here's the snap. Dance is going to pass. Goes in the end zone. Got to turn around and look at it. It's incomplete. Preston Turner on coverage for the Wildcats. Good coverage. Was right on him. He almost went up and made a circus one-handed grab and almost tipped it back to himself, but the pass kind of carried him a little bit too far out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
I thought it was a really nice throw, only where the receiver could catch it. But, man, it was a better defense. Preston Turner waited, timed it perfectly. He had his back to the quarterback, waited for the ball to come down, and then he made his move and made his play, and it was a great play. That's what we needed.
Ball's at the 25-yard line. Once again, another high snap. Handoff goes to the running back, and he lowers his shoulder and moves the ball to the 15-yard line. He's a load. Number 2, Isaiah Mattress, 6'2", 230-pound senior, and looks a little trimmer, actually, than he did a year ago, and he's able to get the ball across that 15-yard line. That is another first down. Wildcats had white shirts back in the backfield. They just couldn't corral him. He is quite a running back.
Yeah, Wildcats tried to tackle him up high just then, and they learned real quick they're going to have to get low on Mattress to stop him.
Ball is officially at the 14-yard line. Man comes in motion once again. The handoff goes to the back. He's hit, dropped in the backfield. Wildcats Brian Kelly, sophomore, makes the stop. Well, I got a little help from Jayden Williams. They ran right into the teeth of the defense. Tried to bounce it to his left. There was nobody there except white shirts.
Excellent penetration, David. That's what we got to see tonight. We've got to get in there for tackles for loss to really make our mark known here on this game.
Loss of 3, second down, a long 12 to go for a first. The Wildcats might have jumped off sides. There's no flag. Comes down. There was movement. The Cadence did take him across the line. Dance once again. Second down. We'll call it 13 yards to go. The ball is resting right at the 16. He's going to hand it off to number 7. He's going to move the ball forward for a gain of about 3. Back to the original line of scrimmage. That is Hunley once again. Jai Hunley. It'll be third down. We'll call it 9 yards to go. 7:09 to play first quarter. Time-consuming drive here at West High School.
It was. That play was great surge, though, at our defensive front. Really like to see that. Like I said, we've got to establish that early. We got to maintain it all game long. But, yeah, defensive front made a good surge there, kept that gain minimal.
Here come the Rebels to the line, third down, 9, 6:47 to play. They have dominated most of this first quarter. Dance is going to pass, lots of pressure, goes in the end zone, passes overthrown, incomplete. It's fourth down. Fourth down, 9 yards to go, and they're going to send the kick team into the ball game. So a good stop for the Wildcat defense, and they'll go for the field goal here. So that's kind of a win for the Wildcats.
Oh, that was excellent, David. This is kind of what we need to do on defense. We need to force these long throws, these long third down situations. Baker Dance is an experienced quarterback. He's kind of a game manager. He's a 50% pass completion guy. So let's get him in these longer situations and force him to pass. So great defensive stop here, and let's block this field goal.
This will be a 30-yard field goal here with 6:38 to play here. Snap is good. The hold, the kick is on its way, angling to the left, but it splits the uprights. Good. 3-0 West. They lead the Wildcats here. 6:34 to play first quarter. We'll be back with the West High kickoff following this 60-second timeout. Yeah, I did too.
Oh my goodness. There's the sprinkle. I think somebody just drinks those.
Can you tweet this right now? Whatever the guy's name was. That's a 30-yard field goal. West Bridge.
Was it number 60?
I think it's 63.
David, don't look behind you.
What's that?
Don't look behind you.
I know. I've already seen it. His name was Tyson.
So say 3-0.
Yeah. Was it 16?
Yeah, 60.
Tyson.
Yeah, I don't really do social media even myself, so I don't know if I picked the right person.
You can just type it out.
Is that good?
Yes. Give it a time.
David, it says to charge the battery.
Oh, it needs to be plugged in. Look for the wherever the camera. There's somewhere in that bag.
Is that a Canon? Yeah, that's it.
So,
I don't know where there's an extra outlet.
Welcome back once again to West High School. David Clary along with Jared Tharp, Bryson Brown, Mark and Shauna Hayes, Mike Sheehan's with us. Our camera personnel, we have Christian Rosas Rodriguez along with Matthew Charles, Alex Baraxa. Brian Bennett is at the studios. And, we're broadcasting out here in the bleachers. And I know the virus has a lot to do with a lot of this, Jared Tharp, but they only were allowing one Oak Ridge person into the press box there, which I'm not complaining, but it is raining right now, and that's not good for electronic equipment.
Yes, David. So all my electronic equipment is put away, but yes, I feel sorry for all the other electronic equipment that's out right now. This is just going to be a light, small cell and get out of here.
Looks like it's coming down pretty good over to the left. We're going to have to find some way to cover up this stuff here as the Rebels will be kicking off to the Wildcats. 3-0 is our score. And here's the kick. It's an end-over-end kick. It's going to be short and returnable. Jalen Hayward's got it at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, up to the 36-yard line, and that is where the Wildcats will have it. First down, 10 yards to go. Gonna need some help here covering up some stuff here, and that'll work. Let's cover up the computers for sure. There's bags and such here for the cameras. As we sit in the rain at West High School, might want to unplug some of these battery chargers here as the rain begins to come down much harder than anticipated here as the Wildcats come to the line. First down and 10 yards to go. Ball's at the 36-yard line. Mitchell Gibbons at quarterback. Seems like every time we do a ball game, it rains. Here's a quick pass out to Jabryce Taylor. Got some block. Has a block across the 40. Picks up close to first down yardage. And I believe that is going to be a 10 bank of Oak Ridge first down. We'll just make sure, just the battery chargers here as we try to cover up here.
So Mitchell Gibbons made a nice throw, a swing pass outlet to Jabryce, and great blocking by the receivers outside on that first down play, which moved the chains again, 1st and 10 for Oak Ridge. Mitchell Gibbons in pistol formation, Kendall Jackson behind him, 2 receivers to the left with a slot to the left.
And here come the Wildcats handing it off to Kendall Jackson. He moves the ball forward to around the 49-yard line. 3-0 our score, and it is pouring down rain here. If you would, here we're going to try to cover up most of our stuff here, and hopefully we just got some cameras back here, and it is cold rain coming down here as the Wildcats have it. And it is going to be, for them, 2nd down and 9 yards to go as the Wildcats come to the line, which is the 48-yard line. We are out in the rain, ladies and gentlemen, and it is coming down hard. The Wildcats have receivers left and right. Jonathan Stewart to the right. Single man here to the left side. Once again, play is going to be halted. It looks like the Wildcats either will call a timeout or it is a delay of game. The official comes over to say it is going to be delay of game against the Wildcats. Appreciate you listening to our broadcast wherever you might be on FM 92.7, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. It's a loss back to the 43-yard line. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen, as we are sitting out in a deluge. And here come the Wildcats to the line. It'll be Mitchell Gibbons at quarterback. Hands it off to Kendall Jackson, who brings the ball to around the 43-yard line. I really need that jacket, seriously.
Yeah, I know. I'm just...
Ball is at the 43-yard line. It'll be for the Wildcats. 3rd down and about 14 yards to go. It is raining cats and dogs here. And hopefully, Mike's the weatherman. He said it wasn't going to rain. But it definitely is raining. It definitely is raining. 3rd down, 14 yards to go. I just hope everything stays working here. Mitchell's going to pass it to Jabryce Taylor. He's back to midfield, and that's as far as he gets. It'll be 4th down and about 7 yards to go. Hopefully, as Jared said, it's just going to be a short little I guess, cell. All of our rosters are shot. Electronics in the rain does not work. And I know this is great radio, but it seems to have slacked off just a little bit. Alex Warak says the Wildcats will be in punt formation. 3-0 is our score. 4 minutes, 41 seconds to play here in this first quarter. The Wildcats are down 3-0. I think we have some more bags here. Christian, here's the punt by Jacob Bervin. High punt's going to take an Oak Ridge bounce and roll to around to the 22-yard line, and that is where the West High Rebels will have it. 1st down and 10 yards to go. We're looking for some more. There's some more plastic bags in here. Back on defense we go, the Wildcats. I know this is not great radio here, but we're doing the best we can. As the Rebels come to the line once again. Luckily, the rain has stopped, thank goodness, at least a little bit. It's barely sprinkling. Handoff goes to the back, and he gets wide. Boom! He's dropped by Jaden Elam back at the 20-yard line. It's a loss on the play, up 2. The West High Rebels lead it by a score of 3-0 as we broadcast soaked to the bone here at West High School. Mark and Shauna Hayes doing our stats over there, and, you know, we looked at the radar. And it said, well, it looks like we're going to be clear, but it looks like the hurricane has hit West High School, as it'll be a loss on the play of 2. Down to 3:57 to play in the first quarter. 3-0 is our score. The Rebels have the ball right at the 22-yard line. 4-man front. Dance is going to hand it off to the back. He's trying to get wide. He's going to be corralled again. That time by Jacob Bourbon right at the 21-yard line. So it's going to be another loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down long facing the West High Rebels. Wildcat run defense getting good work here, and it'll be 3rd down and long. Jared, good to see you again.
Yeah, just made it back and the rain quit, so got your umbrella.
Thank you very much here as hopefully we'll all dry out. And that was a fun little shower. 3rd down and 12 yards to go. Dance is going to pass. Has all day. Fires a pass wide open in the middle part. And they're going to make the tackle at the 35-yard line. He needed to get to right at the 35-yard line. That's what was frustrating, really, Jared, about the Farragut ball game last week. If it was 3rd and 13, they would throw it to the 13 and get that first down. That's basically the same situation right there. They threw it right to the sticks, and that is a first down.
Yes, number 1 found the soft spot in that zone, settled in on just a curl route right at the sticks, and quarterback delivered right on his chest.
Once again, it'll be first down, 10 yards to go at the 35-yard line. Dance is going to hand it off to the back. The Wildcats try to make an arm tackle, and he's going to break into the secondary, and there he goes. Down the field goes number 5. He's going to race down the far right sideline all the way to the 5, cuts it at the 10, and is tackled finally at around the 4-yard line. No flags down on the play. The Wildcats had several white shirts, and as you said earlier, Jared, you cannot tackle these guys up high. You got to get them down low because they're strong, they're physical. It's 1st and goal for the Rebels at the 5-yard line, and they'll have the ball from there. Moving right to left here, 2:14 to play. First quarter action, 3-0 is our score.
Yeah, that was number 5, Trayvon Barfield, sophomore on the run for West, and it's a great individual effort. There's a big hole, though, at the point of attack, though. We really got to get some penetration up front. Linebackers need to fill.
Handoff goes to Mattress. Mattress looking for a hole. He finds it. He's in the end zone. That's a touchdown for the West High Rebels. So Isaiah Mattress takes it across. So the Wildcats on a long 3rd down conversion cannot get the stop, and then they march down the field. 2 plays, I believe, later, they've got their first touchdown. The Wildcat defense on that particular drive did not look good, as they'll go once again for the extra point. 9-0 our score. 1:51 to play. We're in the first quarter. They'll go for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, pressure. Kick is on its way up, and it is good. 10-0 our score. 1:51 to play first quarter. We'll be back to West High School following this 60-second timeout.
Even though it was a little first, like I was hoping, it still sucked.
You still jinxed the. You jinxed me, rather. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Back here at West High School, here's the kick by the Rebels. High and over and kick. Jalen Hayward's going to field it at the 5, to the 10, to the 15-yard line, to the 20, to the 27-yard line, and that is where the Wildcats will have it. First down, 10 yards to go.
It's a nice return by Hayward. Yeah, David, maybe on defense there, we just looked a little shocked. Maybe the rain distracted us. We'll chalk it up to that. Hopefully we can refocus, settle down here on offense. Let's put a drive together.
Here come the Wildcats onto the field. 10-0 is our score. 1:44 to play. Hopefully that cell is gone. As I look behind us, it doesn't look that good, but hopefully we'll get through it here. Bryson Brown doing camera work. He was Johnny on the spot to covering up our cameras. As the Wildcats come to the line here once again, Jonathan Stewart split to the right side as a receiver. The Wildcats have Jalen Hayward as well. Wildcats Mitchell Gibbons will pitch on the reverse to Jalen Hayward. Tries to get outside. cut inside. I think if he stays outside, Jared Tharp, I believe he gets some good yardage, but he decided to cut it back inside right into the defense.
Yeah, David, I'm with you. Reverses are meant to run outside, so he should have kept going outside. We did miss the block there to help assist him to make the extra yardage. But, yeah, let's keep those reverses outside. Nice play design. I really like that. The inside receiver on twins to the right came and took the pitch from Mitchell and actually reversed the field as they were faking the option to the right. Very nice play.
Loss on the play here. It'll be once again Mitchell Gibbons to pass. Looks, fires a pass, caught by Jonathan Stewart. That is a positive game, but it's still going to be shy of a first down. Right around Coach Joe Gaddis there as the rain begins to fall once again here. As we appreciate you listening to our broadcast here. You know, Mike, you assured us it was not going to rain.
I know. I blew that, didn't I, David?
Things happen, and rain is coming down pretty good as we've got it third down, and it looks like about 5 yards to go. Jay Shaw Maddox trying to do camera work here and stay dry here, and here comes the deluge once again. Once again, Mitchell Gibbons, third down, and we'll call it 4 yards to go. A low snap, quick pass, incomplete. Pass was intended out here to Jonathan Stewart, and the Wildcats will be forced to punt.
Yeah, Mitchell lost his grip on the throw there. That the rain just pouring, just started all of a sudden right there before the snap. So 4th and 4, we're punting. We got the two punters back. Very unique punting formation as we talked about this year. Jacob Bervin, it looks like, punting with Preston Turner.
4th down, 4 yards to go. The Wildcats already down 10-0. 54 seconds to play. A high snap. Preston's going to punt it. Gets it away. High end over end kick. They're going to let it bounce. It's going to take a west bounce. It's going to be downed by the Wildcats at the, looks like Nick Dallas at around the 25-yard line, and that is where West will have it. First down, 10 yards to go. It never fails, you know, as we need to get these cameras covered a bit. Here come the Rebels once again. It'll be first down and 10 yards to go. As they have the ball right at the 31-yard line. And it'll be for the my back is soaked.
Yeah, we're definitely wet, David.
42 seconds to play. Handoff goes to the running back up the middle. He is tackled right at the 35-yard line. Stop is made, I believe, by Brian Kelly, maybe Nick Dallas. 30 seconds to play here. This is not the ideal situation for your first broadcast of Oak Ridge High School football.
No, this is great weather for a duck, David. But I tell you what, you know, Wildcats, it's all about Wildcat football tonight. I'm glad to be here, and I'm hoping we're going to get it together right here on defense and make a stop. You people at home, Oak Ridge Wildcat fans, let's unite. Let's will this team to victory tonight. And all these elements, no excuses. Let's make it happen.
The first quarter is going to come to a close here. 10-0 is our score. We're going to take a break. We're going to send it back to Brian Bennett from Rain-Soaked West High School. David Clary along with Jared Tharp. 10-0 West. Back to West High School in 2 minutes.
Do you have the attendance in your?
Have the what? They do.
It's clear skies behind us.
Alex, you go.
It's probably clear skies behind us. But it's all right. Thank you.
I am so my back. Pneumonia.
Baseball cap, t-shirts.
Can you grab the camera while he's gone? Can you do the camera for a second?
No, this camera.
Chef O's Halfway Catering. Crowd leaders David and Stacy Smith. More to come. Third down and 5. Come out on the field. Finish up our goal sponsors.
David Clary back here along with Jared Tharp, Mike Sheehan, Mark and Shauna Haste here. The Wildcats in a 10-0 ball game. And more importantly, it is freezing cold out here. We are on the back row of the bleachers. It's got a mesh fence behind us here. It's got a, we really need it to cover up. But the wind is blowing right through that, and my back is soaked. I don't know about you.
Yeah, David, we're swimming out here, but after all these years, I'm finally acclimated to this Tennessee weather, though, so it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm feeling good on a beautiful September evening with a little bit of rain.
Let's talk about the first quarter here while we got a chance here. The Wildcats, they're on, their first drive, they held them to a field goal, forced them to punt one other time, but the Rebels have been able to move the ball. Primarily, the Wildcats, I thought, did a really good job stopping the run. But just like that Farragut ball game, as I said, their third down conversions were just really, really just backbreakers for the Wildcat defense.
I'd 100% agree. That's exactly what I'm seeing, David. I know on third down last week we tried all kinds of things, corner blitzes, stunts on the defensive line. On third down, we're just going to have to throw everything we can at them again. If we can find somebody, maybe make a change on secondary. I remember number 6, Jalen Hayward had a good defensive showing in the first few games of the season in the secondary. Might have to get him back out there.
Another pass complete here. Let me see if my rosters are even worth looking at. That was Eggleston on the catch here. They have the ball for another first down. They're moving the ball. Wildcat offense has yet to pick up a first down. The ball's going to be the Rebels with the ball at the 48-yard line. Baker Dance is a good-looking quarterback, 6'3", 204 pounds. He's going to hand it off to number 7. He's going to try to get wide, and there's going to be a flag. Looks like we might have a hold. They push him out of bounds. Carrying the ball once again was number 7, Jai Hunley, 5'9", 186-pound sophomore. It is going to be a hold against the West High Rebels. The good news is, and I've said this before, it has kind of stopped, and it's starting to, let's not even look that direction here. Let's look behind us here. But,
it's looking promising behind us. Seeing some blue skies. Yeah, that hold appears to be number 73 on West, Kane Lewis, and I think he was holding number 77, Hewitt for Oak Ridge.
Yeah, that's a change. The Wildcats, this is the third center the Wildcats have used through the first 5 ball games. 10-0 is our score. Hewitt is going to play offense and defense tonight, obviously. Yeah, it'll be for the Rebels a loss. It'll be Dance to pass, fires it down the way, pass is there, and it's going to be caught. Wildcats very soft on coverage. They push him out of bounds with Cole Adams at around the 27-yard line. It'll be another first down for them. So Wildcats just soft coverage there, and they pick up the needed yardage for a first down.
Well, David, actually you ran the old dreaded hitch and go, the high school play that's been run for decades. And Shannon Blair, number 1 for West, sold that hitch. Our corner bid on it. The quarterback put it right in the window. There's good defensive coverage considering the safety came over and the cornerback did recover, but the quarterback